So, it continues. Hello there. Look at this, like, listen to this, like, shambly walk.
Oh, it's multiple walks.
Yeah, but, like, we recorded just one track, and we're just gonna loop it over.
Oh, we're supposed to fast forward. Oh, yeah, we have to do this, and then we
no,
can
yeah,
fast
no,
forward.
fast forward. Hey there, 999, Dango Duo, welcome back. Persona 3 Portable.
Go
Paper
slow.
Mario.
Yep.
Amnesia.
We don't have
the
Paper
Dark Descent.
Mario.
The hallway took them around several corners and past several doors, but they were all locked. I should have the mic.
You should,
mouse.
actually, because my hand really hurts.
Yeah, and you're only gonna do a puzzle for a little bit.
Yep. I got a while. We gotta find out about
Until at last,
Snick.
the final door was hidden in a corner of the hall. Junpei grabbed the handle. Where do you think this is gonna go, kitty? As he made the push to open it, a voice stopped him. The voice came from behind him and belonged to neither Seven nor Clover.
Snake. Jumpy.
He spun around.
I'm eating cheddar bunnies, sorry.
He said, "You guys found cheddar bunnies?
Yeah.
We just found a creepy mannequin with a dong."
We did that too, but...
He saw someone running towards him from the other side of the hallway. There were 3 people coming towards Junpei and his companions. Santa, Lotus, and June.
Santa, Lotus, June!
Okay.
That's how I imagine his
You didn't
brain.
see Kitty, but like she
Perked
straightened
up.
her back, like kind of like Junpei's erection. They pulled up short in front of Junpei, breathing hard.
Actually, you know what's kind of funny about going this way is that Lotus still went to the laboratory.
Yeah.
Because she's the only one who could probably solve it.
Truth be told, I don't think anyone else can hack that. And I'm gonna leave it there. Whoa! What the fuck?
Hack the system, boys.
What the hell is this? Oh, I saw someone made like a freaking cyberpunk image, and he had a character wearing sneakers, by the way, like 80s
nice,
sneakers, and it's like hold the door while I hack the system, and I'm like, you're literally saying you're hacking the system? Get
What
out
if
of
he
here!
is actually hacking the system?
You can't hack the whole system.
Depends on what system you're talking
It's
about. Context.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And he's wearing like a denim jacket, and I'm like, is this cyberpunk? I don't think it is.
I think it's just 80s.
I think it's just 80s.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, I miss your Lotus. What? But we didn't.
You mean my bitch face?
I
like Lotus.
Before he could finish, I like Lotus.
I like her well enough. She's not like top
We'll
tier.
have to finish the game until you have your full thoughts on Lotus. But hey, before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Oh. So, since we all went to different places, how do you think we're going to find out about... She was standing near the end of a small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious as to what she had found.
This is not how we found it in the last one.
Because in the last one, we found it.
No, the one before that even.
And the first time...
The first time they left a thing in the hallway, and then they're like, oh, we should go through the last door we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
And then they found it.
There was something on the... I like that all 3 scenarios were different. There was something on the end... on the wall at the end of the hallway.
Oh, it's the map.
A map of the ship's interior. It said C deck in the upper left corner. It was, as they assumed, the map of the floor they were on. They had door 7 and door 8. Door 8 takes you fucking... this is actually the experiment room.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I can tell.
Both doors eventually led to the hallway where they had found themselves. In fact...
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. You idiots never hear me when I say these things. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. Sorry, I'm going to scoot forward.
Yeah.
That's how non-loading game work. I feel like I've said this many times before, but that's because we've been playing this thing for a while.
Junpei looked at the map of the ship's interior again. As he looked more closely, his surprise and excitement gave way to weariness. One by one, the others... Yeah, thank you for holding that, because I wonder when we're gonna fucking skip.
Probably when we get back into the room.
The others saw what he had seen. They moved as one for the door. He pulled the map of the ship's interior off the wall, put it in his pocket, and followed the others.
I thought she was going to find the shower room. That's why I was...
The 6 of them stood in front of the door, arrayed in a semicircle. Santa stepped forward. He took hold of the door and spoke without looking back at the other 5. Ready? I'm gonna open this shit. Slowly, all 5 nodded their silent assent. With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door.
Base!
I think this is where we return. I think so. Try holding the left arrow. No. They poured through the doorway and into the room. Even without looking around, each one of them knew where they were. They were just where the map had said they would be. The same room where they had been in not so very long ago. The tremendous central hospital room with empty vets from wall to wall.
Here we go.
Is that the one we start talking with Ace? There we go. Okay, so they're actually gonna go find. They're gonna go look at the last room.
Okay.
For
some reason, I thought. Oh,
it's because we found the key.
the key.
Yeah, we found the Jupiter key. We found the freaking operating room. The sun is the one that takes you to the submarine room, right?
I can't remember.
I think that's the one that because now you kind of have context for where each key takes you to.
I do, except I can't remember.
The sun key takes you to the submarine room. I remember. Yeah. We found. Oh, yeah, they found the fucking. There you go.
Oh yeah, they found those in the kitchen.
Yeah, they found those in the kitchen. Oh yeah, they didn't go to the laboratory. They went to the kitchen, Kitty. The kitchen with the freezer. That's the other puzzle in this area.
Oh, that's number 7?
Wait.
No.
I think it's because there's 2 puzzles back to back. No. Yeah. Oh, no. They're reviewing what they got.
Yeah.
They're reviewing what they got earlier. Okay. No, yeah. For a second, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, we got all this shit, and... There we go. And I think right now, we're gonna just start mega fast forwarding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm gonna do? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? No, you keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep doing this. And we're gonna super fast forward now. Do you think there'll be there's a reason to come back here, Kenny?
Yeah.
Of course there's a reason, freaking to check the stuffs while they're all gone and shit. And we have already seen all of this. Okay. Do we have to know this? Okay. What do you think June is probably afraid of, Kitty?
Totes being locked alone with a boy.
After a little thought, Junpei decided that she had to be nervous about being locked up in such a small space alone with such a beautiful, powerful, big-dicked boy. In a way, it was kind of cute. Very demure, you could say. What's demure? Childish?
No, it's like not shy, but something like, don't worry, don't think that of me, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a very wanted trait for a wife, basically.
Oh,
she's so demure, she never talks back to me, basically.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Still, even though it wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they weren't going to be. No, it's gonna be because we're gonna have the awkward conversation you didn't get to have. They weren't going to be pressed up against one another. At least they didn't have to be. Still, it was making her nervous. Maybe Junpei thought maybe she'd really cut down on this whole erection thing. Oh well, Junpei couldn't help but think how innocent she was.
Ew.
Come on, let's go. Again, I don't think he's like, oh, look how innocent she is, but I mean, he's also a boy. I don't know.
He's a boy.
He stepped towards the elevator. The last time he saw her, she was in fucking middle school. Like, I mean,
that's gross.
And again, he felt himself.
They were in elementary school, by the way.
Oh fuck.
That's even gross.
And again, he felt himself restrained. He was.
I said, wait a minute.
Why? Doshite?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never,
She had never been in an elevator with a man alone before. Even so, she still seemed awfully alarmed.
I might get wet.
What?
Down there. I'd get soaking wet.
Don't you love this conversation, Kitty?
Double meanings.
This is one of the best friends was joking about how like this conversation is infamously bad. Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
That's true. You don't mind?
Wait, that's too Clover-ish.
You're right. I'm June. No, that's not Clover. Clover's up here.
Okay, all right.
June's down here. You don't mind?
Mind what?
Getting wet?
Well, I don't know. I think I'll probably, like it. Are we talking about the elevator water or your moist
your vagina?
Your moist vagoo.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, I mean, what happens.
This is almost too much for me.
And
I love this kind of shit.
Whatever happens. Okay, because she's terrified of the water. He wants to bone her.
Yeah.
If you get the chance, you just gotta go for it, you know? As they say, if there's water, play ball.
If there's water, play catch.
That's what a man's supposed to do, I guess.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
Huh? That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
I want to bone you. I'm really scared.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
It keeps going.
Yeah!
So I don't think I'll be able to last very long, and then it'll be over.
Over?
Yeah. I'll go to heaven.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy. Like when you pass out. Which is something you shouldn't do in sex, by the way. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
She's talking about drowning. Orgasming. Yes, I've heard that too, Junpei said, not actually having heard that. Although, I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone. They all get pregnant and die.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man. Can you believe you missed this conversation the first time around?
You know what? I'm okay with that.
I mean, generally.
Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it eventually. Jesus Christ!
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just saying that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Yeah, you just have to swallow some of it, Kitty. Yeah. You know? You just you know... You go down and then you just kind of...
And you come up and it sprays back down.
Yeah.
That's totes.
Was that really how it happened? It occurred to Junpei that perhaps that was how
God, he's a virgin.
It occurred to Junpei that perhaps that was how it...
This motherfucking virgin.
Oh no. Have I been masturbating wrong this whole time? Perhaps he'd been mistaken all these years.
Jesus.
Had he misunderstood life so gravely? The thought terrified him. June seemed to be entirely oblivious to Junpei's mounting confusion and terror.
I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Eventually you'd have to breathe and the water would get into your lungs. Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. Yeah? Why are your pants shrinking?
Finally, Junpei understood.
Junpei, you're scaring
She's
me.
into the kinky stuff. Okay. It's water play, Kitty.
Ugh.
It's water sports. He understood what June was trying to say and why she was so scared. Oh, yeah. You're right. You wouldn't last very long.
See?
She was afraid that the only elevator button pointed down. That meant, of course, that the elevator wouldn't... There you go. I love that. That's just lodged in there.
Yeah.
You just skip that whole Wasn't that fantastic? I love that conversation. It's so good.
It's definitely something. Oh.
Well, we'll probably get really wet up there.
Now we're talking about the skin. Huh?
Just that one line,
Terrible.
in case you missed it.
He was talking about sex.
About the sex.
Wait, I guess.
Yeah, my mouse just fell up to the side. Now, we found the snake.
Oh no, it's so
and
sad.
he's the dead.
And
Spaghetti.
No.
Mom's spaghetti. Oh, it kind of sucks that he died so early in the game. Do you think Zero's... Wait. Do you think Zero's still on the ship? This may be a good chance to actually see the other thing.
Sure.
Of course he was. That was obvious. Zero was somewhere on the ship, but Junpei had no idea where. Junpei mumbled to himself, lost in thought. Where could Zero be hiding? Suddenly, everyone went quiet. The silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around his throat. Again, he heard the ghosting moaning noise.
Oh, my bones!
Hold that. Can you hold that? There you go.
Oh.
And,
I'm gonna say that's crazy, because that was better. That was actually better.
Yeah, it kind of was, honestly. And then we are gonna charge through, and, ooh, we are gonna go all the way. Here we are once again.
Here we go. And
they fight. They had some sex, and now.
Oh, because I didn't choose last time.
Yeah, last time you didn't choose, and you don't get to choose. Actually, no, you do get to choose. Actually,
yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm going
but
to 6.
What matters is that you're going to door number 6. How far are we in the episode today? Are we almost done? With 3 minutes. Let's do this. Let me just double check that door number 6 is the.
This is the one I have to go to.
Should I spoil it? It's the furnace.
The incinerator.
I want to go through door number 6. Junpei flipped open the piece of paper.
So he just reveals it.
Yeah,
it
read Junpei, door number 6. Of course he did it. He had written it after all.
That's a problem.
June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she had said.
None of these teams will be able to go through the doors that they want.
Clover and I choose door number 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's just not enough people to open a number door, however.
The digital route doesn't match up either.
We've got similar problems over here, yo. Junpei and June and I want to go through door number 6. But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open the door, we need a 1.
We need a 1. Damn. What are we gonna do now?
What are we gonna do? Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little result.
So
Eventually,
we don't get that little side plot that he had all the numbers ready.
You don't know that he is literally a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that you actually got that on your first try, because this is the very first ending that I got. And by the way, the choices we made.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the true ending, totes, because you're gonna do everything right.
Yep, totes. I definitely did everything right.
Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't... no. Hi, girl! Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1? With me.
Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. Hey, Kitty, what's door number 1?
Captain?
Huh. Seven and Lotus looked at each other. Yeah, that's the math. It adds up. The first problem resolved, Ace spoke up.
What about me?
Isn't it obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. Oh, this is the one route in which I do all the voice acting.
June.
No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable, given the horrible situation, you will understand in a moment, in which she had found herself, but even so...
I understand. I will go through door number 6 then. If we do as Clover suggested, we can all pass through a number door. No one will be left behind, son.
No son left behind.
This seems to be the most reasonable situation.
Blah, 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 the math. Seven, Lotus, what do you guys think? You were just boning a minute ago.
They're gonna kill each other. I don't have problem with it.
Or someone else will.
Me either.
Alright then, we're good to go.
Time to 6.
At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into two teams.
Whatever will happen next?
Whatever will happen on the next episode of Dango Duo. That was so good.
That was good timing.
Thank you for tagging along with Dango Duo. Tag along for
the last bad ending.
Actually, it won't be, because we have 2 puzzles to do. We're gonna do 1 puzzle and then the next. The first puzzle is the most mechanical one in the whole game, but I think 2 episodes is gonna be the timeline. But hey, you know what? Thank you for tagging along, and we hope to see you
next puzzle.
Next puzzle time. Things are gonna get hot in here.
Let's go, boys.
It's getting hot in here.
So hot.